My name's Leah. I'm from Adelaide, South Australia. I came to Govardhan Eco Village School of Yoga because I'm on a gap year at the moment from psychology. I have done my undergraduate degree and I'm hoping to become a psychologist one day. This is my gap year. I was travelling through Asia and Southeast Asia and wanted to stop in India, and I thought about doing a yoga retreat or something like that, and then I really came around to the idea of doing a teacher training so that I could bring yoga back into mental health and back into what I do back home. And there are so many yoga schools in India. I really wanted it to be somewhere that was authentic and would teach me the essence of what yoga really is. And I came across the Eco Village and it just totally clicked with everything that I believe in. The emphasis on sustainability really jumped out to me. I really wanted to be in a space where I knew that people cared about the same things that I did. So choosing somewhere that had those kinds of values was really important to me, and I'm so glad I did. I don't think I was prepared for this experience at all. I came in on the first day and we had a fire sacrifice ceremony, and I was like, what have I gotten myself into? I didn't expect the spirituality to jump out at me so much. I guess yoga in the West, most of my experience of yoga was through my gym and through physical. I knew that there was a lot of philosophy behind it and all that sort of stuff, but I didn't quite grasp just how spiritual the whole process was. So that I found in the first week I was actually really overwhelmed by that, and I almost pushed it back a bit. I was like, whoa, this is a lot. By second week, I was sitting in the front corner of philosophy class, being the biggest nerd. I was asking all of the questions, and somehow my mind just opened up. It's like every single day I had a new revelation about myself or about the world. I could never have imagined that I would develop so much as a person in such a short space of time. And I think that was because of everything. It's not just the things that we're learning. We have the most beautiful teachers I could have ever asked for. All three of our main teachers and all of the teaching assistants as well just know what they're doing. They're so wonderful and perfect to be teaching yoga. They really do it justice. And that combined with being in this environment, like being so far away from that city life, being able to focus and be somewhere where everyone's on the same page, everyone's looking for the same thing. All the other people in your yoga course are so diverse, but they're all looking for the same thing. And it just puts you in such a good mindset, and you can't not learn about yourself when you're put in that situation. So yeah, I can do a bunch of really cool asanas that I've improved in. I know how to teach now. I really refined that skill. That's what I came here to do. And I'm definitely going to take that home and use that to apply in mental health. But now it's not just me using a tool to help someone feel better. It's now part of my purpose, part of my path of what I want to do. I'm managed to develop my own understanding of spirituality. I'm a pure scientist. I'm a psychologist at heart. I was taught from a very young age. All of my friends, very atheist science, and I was quite comfortable with that being my identity and where I sat with the world. And I never thought that it would change by coming to do a yoga teacher training. And I'm now at a whole different level of understanding of myself and understanding of the world, and I don't think I could have done that anywhere else in the world. I really loved the approach here of learning asanas and learning to be a teacher. So every morning and afternoon, our asana classes were really just beautifully structured. Our teachers took us really gently from the basics of yoga and the basics of movement in asana practice and the basics of breathing and why we do things, took us up to like a really nice level in where we were, and then introduced micro lessons where we just took a segment of the asana class. We break the whole class up into the different aspects of teaching and just learn the little segments of it and just teach that, practice teaching that. And then after, 10 days of doing that, by the time you get to the macro lesson, the final exam, you're just doing the things that you've been doing for the whole 2 weeks or 10 days that you've been learning it. And that step-by-step approach was so helpful to then be able to learn from your mistakes and your strengths and weaknesses every single day, to then be confident when you got to the final exam. And also watching your body change from what you could do at the very beginning, taking it back, making sure you don't get injured, and working with what your body can do, and then gradually improving. It was like the perfect approach, and our teachers took us the perfect way. I think the company you keep is a very big factor in how you are. They say that you become like the 6 people you spend the most time with. And here, not only do you have the spectacular teachers who just exude like passion and kindness and wisdom, but every single person that comes on the course with you, these are people are looking for the same things that you are looking for. So you build friendships so fast. You're with these people like all day, every day, and they become part of your family. Like by the end of it, everyone has got this beautiful family feeling. And it's not only the people just in your immediate course, although those are the people that change you the most, but everywhere you go, people are here for the same reason. You can smile at anyone and all they want is to wish you well. You can go spend time with the cows, and even their calmness and the compassion and non-violence that comes with everything in the eco-village gives you this feeling of goodness, that everything's going to be okay. And as you have conversations with people and you debrief about how you feel, and you have a realization about yourself, and then you talk to someone else and they're like, oh my God, I thought this, and you bounce back and forth towards each other. And it's like this, I mean, we have satsangs every night, and that's exactly what a satsang is sharing company with wise people. And I think every single person on this course is definitely a wise person.